Welcome back, everybody. Today we got some exciting news. ChatGPT just dropped 3 new game-changing features you need to see. All right, so we got this news today on ChatGPT's website directly, also in their Discord server. It's looking pretty cool, so let's get straight into it. All right, so first off, they just released the new editing feature for the iOS and Android apps. Before, when you opened the app and went to ChatGPT to go type in, whatever request you had, after you typed it and sent it, you couldn't go back and edit like you can on the web version. Now that is available. What was that sound?
There was a gasp. Did that not pick up?
No, it was like cut off and
Oh,
sounded very strange. All right, well,
oh,
thanks, Sam. um,
gasp.
yeah, I think that's great. I've had the iOS app for a while. Sam, I don't know about you. Do you use it? Do you have it?
I do, but it sucks.
It really? I use it a lot. I think it's
I
pretty
don't.
good. I mean, you have an Android, so maybe it's worse there. Honestly, not too
No, on
sure.
my iPad, it also was pretty bad.
Strange. Maybe not. I haven't had any issues with it, so that's weird.
Oh, oh
All
well.
right. So also now they just updated the data controls for ChatGPT free and premium users. You can now access your chat history regardless of whether you've opted into training for model improvements. All right, that's pretty cool. So before you could opt out of training the models, right? But if you did that, you couldn't go back to your old chat history, which is kind of annoying, right? Obviously, if you don't want them stealing your data, you just don't want them stealing your data, and you shouldn't have to lose out on features for that. So now they fixed that. Now you can opt out, you can still go back to your chat history, and now you can even, this is the third feature, now you can even have temporary chats, where if you just say, I do this all the time, where I'm writing a quick message, I just wanted to have it look it over. I don't want to save that for later. It's a quick message, one prompt, right? I don't need a whole chat. I don't want it to save it so then it clutters up, my chat history. Now you don't need to worry about then going back and deleting them all. You can just do a temporary chat, and I can show you that right now because I've been using it. Pretty cool. You can just do it, and then you can ask it whatever question you want, and as soon as you leave, it disappears without having to be deleted. All right, let me spin up a new one of these temporary chats, and it is now on screen. So this is the temporary chat, right? It's got all the features of regular ChatGPT. I can change. I don't know. Oh yeah, so I can change to ChatGPT 4 if I wanted to. Then I could say,
What's the latest TSARP episode? No, it doesn't know that.
what's the latest TSARP episode? Why are we asking a question we know it won't know? But I'm doing it anyway. um. Oh, actually, that's not bad. It said the latest episode of TSAR podcast is episode 291, where the
Oh,
discussion
that's not
revolves
bad.
around Apple's new Mac and M4 chip, promising revolutionary advance. I didn't know it knew. I really thought it
At
was going to
least
give
it's
us
a
nothing.
good video.
What's TSAR? That didn't even search it had to have. That I said, "What's the latest TSARP episode?" It found it. Then I said, "What's TSARP?" and it didn't. All right. So now if I refresh the page, yep, it's gone. It's not in chat history. It's gone. I'm in a new whole chat here. And there you go. Perfect. That's how it works. I like it. I think it's a good feature. I also like that it found us. I really didn't think that was going to work. All right. So those are the new ChatGPT features. Stay tuned, though. We got so much more coming up with news today. AI stuff galore. Stay tuned. All right, I was just saying to Sam while we were playing the intro, now, we did that whole episode trying to make ourselves on Infinite Craft. I wonder if, now that ChatGPT knows TSARP, if Llama 2, which is the model that Infinite Craft runs off of, that if it would know. I don't
I'm
think.
gonna stop
Do you
during this live
have,
stream.
do you still have, Sam, the
I have all of them.
TSAR and the P?
Yes.
Well, the problem is it already makes that other thing, whatever it made. So it wouldn't work anymore because, you know,
Oh,
yeah, because once you
oh
make
yeah.
something on Infinite Craft, it stays there forever, no matter if the model updates or what. All right, let's move on. Anyway, we got some tech history to talk about. On this day in 1993, the World Wide Web was made public domain to anyone. If you didn't know, the World Wide Web, it gets confusing. The internet is technically something different from the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web just makes it possible for you to basically find websites easily, right? Before that, you would need the exact, I think even exact IP address. It might have been exact domain name. If you got anything wrong, there was no such thing as a search engine because a search engine needs the World Wide Web, and that didn't exist. So basically, you could type in a URL and then get to a site, but that was it. There was no searching for anything. And you could really connect to other computers. I shouldn't even say you could type in a URL because it was really different. You could connect to other computers. There were some sites, kind of, but that was all done. There was no browser, there's no search engine, but there was an internet. World Wide Web made all that possible with search engines and browsers and all of that. Before that, yeah, you really could just connect to another computer. That was it. All right. And kind of send messages through programs. Yeah, there was really nothing back then. That was in 1993. All right. So let's go to these big 3 topics. TikTok may be routing around the App Store to save on commissions. All right, this kind of reminds me of what Epic Games was trying to do back then when they didn't want to have to pay the App Store all that money for when people bought V-Bucks. So this is what it reminds me of. Basically, instead of on the TikTok app, right, of going and paying for coins, they have them, when you pay creators, like donations to creators. Instead of paying for those coins through the App Store, which gives Apple some money, they now have you go to a separate website where it gives TikTok all the money, excluding Apple. I mean, I guess this is good for TikTok. It's not really different for you. I mean, it's bad for Apple, but who do we like more, TikTok or Apple? Really up to you. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Apple is not going to be happy about this. Again, this is allegedly, okay? It may be, so we're not saying that any of this is completely true. We are not sure yet. But if they are, again, Apple's not going to be happy. Maybe they'll do another lawsuit like they sued Epic Games sued Apple. But maybe Apple will kick TikTok off of the App Store. Well, that's already happening. I don't know. I mean, it's really up to TikTok. What's going to happen first? Is Apple going to kick them off the App Store, or are they going to be kicked off by the government? Who knows? All right. So let's see. Or just not kicked off at all. No one knows. All right.
I hope not.
I
do
not.
hope so, but I hope not.
Why do you... YouTube Shorts. Ugh. If you didn't know, Sam uses YouTube Shorts, not TikTok.
No, I'm a Facebook live
I'm more
person.
of a Snapchat Spotlight type of guy myself. I'm actually more of just a TSARP.com. No, don't go there. We don't own that domain. It's not owned. Don't buy it. It's like $2,000. No, TSARP.live.
What?
Does TSARP.live still work? I gotta test this. Hold on. I thought I
Does the
discontinued
coding
that
kit
domain.
work?
Of course it does. I don't know if TSARP.live works.
Kid.
I'm waiting. It's loading. I don't know. Oh, it does work. Okay, go to tsarp.live. Though it might take a little while to load. If it takes too long to load, just go to tsarp.osite.com. That works too. All right, moving on. Twitch is officially rolling out its new TikTok-like discovery feed to all users this week. Pretty exciting. Basically, on the iOS and Android version of the apps, you will be able to scroll through different small clips of content, basically little clips of creators. See if you like their content, then you can always tune in to a full live stream. Should we go on Twitch? Like, should we start streaming to Twitch? I don't know. Should we? Not entirely. What? What's that?
I don't think we're right for Twitch.
They have everything on Twitch nowadays. No, that's not even true. They have just chatting. They have gaming. They really have everything nowadays.
I don't think they have tech news.
Exactly, they don't. We'll be the first. Yeah, no, I don't think that's the thing that's stopping us. The thing that's stopping us is I don't think my computer can handle streaming to 2 different things at once. That's what's stopping us. Before we would do Twitch, we would probably do YouTube and X. and then maybe we would add on Twitch. I think there's services online that help you stream to multiple things, so we'll think about it. We'll try to figure it out. By the way, I said yesterday that today was gonna be the 300th
And it
episode.
is, right,
It's
Andrew?
not. It's not even close. I don't know why. Well, it is close. I don't know
Well,
why I
it's
said
pretty
today.
close.
Tomorrow. It's tomorrow. We do have an interview tomorrow. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Celebrate with a cool interview. I'm not gonna say it is. I like to keep our interviews secret. But it's gonna be a good one. So stay tuned for that.
It's the
We've
founder of
we've
the internet.
yeah, that's a lie. We've partnered with this
He might be
company
dead.
kind of before, but not really. By not really, I mean if you're probably thinking of it as a partnership, then it's probably not that company because I don't think we even made it apparent. All right. Let's go on to the next one. Discord was down today. It has been taking users a lot of time to load the app and connect. This really happened from, I got the chart up now. It really started over about 240, kind of peaked at
I had this yesterday for some reason, though.
355,
It
and
was really
then really
annoying.
was over by 410. So, yep, they were down, not for too long, about an hour, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. I didn't even notice it. I was on Discord at that time, though, on the app. Maybe that made a difference. But yeah, wait, can we see a map of where it was most down? Does that work? Whoa.
Can we?
Whoa, it was
Well, we
mostly in New
can.
York.
Hey,
Let's
that's
see.
us.
Yeah, I know. And it also kind of looks like Long Island. That's also us. For some reason, the top of it's blurred out, though, and I can't even
I
really
can't move, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll never know more. But it looks like, in New York. All right. Well, there you go. That's our big three, but we got more speedrun topics coming up. After many users complained about their alarms ringing silently on iPhones, Apple said that it is aware of the issue and is working on a fix. I've had this problem before. I just want to say it. I've had it. It's really annoying. Think about it, right?
I have it, and it's annoying.
You haven't because you have a
I
Motorola.
No, on my
I
iPad.
know. All
I actually
right.
have an iPhone.
I have an iPhone and
I
a
just got it
Motorola
today.
and
Yep.
a Microsoft phone. So they're all pretty good. Definitely got the Microsoft one, even though they discontinued them like 20 years ago. No, that's way too many years.
My
Maybe like 10 years
oh,
ago. All right. So yeah. So I had this issue. I was trying to wake up early, to watch my CNBC one day,
to
and it
watch
didn't
TSARP.
work. It didn't work. My alarm didn't work. I woke up at the normal time. And it was horrible. I was all excited the night before. I said, tomorrow's the day I'm getting up early. I didn't get up early. But that wasn't my fault. The thing just didn't work. And then when I woke up at the time, it was literally ringing, okay? But there was no audio. It was like you could tell like it was like stop timer. My volume was up, my ringer was on, everything. It was just ringing silently. So annoying. Hopefully, they're trying to fix it. They said they're working on a fix. They know about the issue. Let's hope they do it. All right, the next
I
one I'm
hope
very
so.
excited about because we talked about this. We said that it might be coming soon. I don't think we even had any confirmation. We knew it. We knew it ahead of time. Should have watched that TSARP episode, but it's official. Beats announced that the Solo 4s and $80 Solo Buds are coming soon. The the Solo 4s are going to be $199, which honestly, I think is pretty cheap. I think my headphones, when I got the 3s, I thought they were more expensive than that. So $200 for a very, very, very good pair of headphones. I can tell you myself, they're either the best or second best. The ones I use for TSARP are very good too. We did a sponsorship with that company. I forgot the name of them. I think
We did?
it was Audio Technica, I believe is it. But that's the brand we got. We partnered with like a retailer though. That I don't know the name of them. It was a while ago. It was over summer. We did it. We did a lot of partnerships over summer. But yeah, anyway, these are good too. We're talking about the Beats though. Those are maybe slightly better. So I love the Beats. They're cheap. They're wireless. The ones I use for TSARP aren't. So yeah, they're probably the best headphones I've ever used. The Solos 4s are the Solos 3 came out. I think I got them in 2020, and they weren't even new then. So these are 4 years at least better. They've got to be incredible for $200. They're probably a steal. I can't wait to see the reviews. They're
It
gonna
came
work
out in 2018. Wow.
2018. So these are 6 years
Something.
better, and I think the ones before the 3s, the 6. Did I say 6?
You said 18.
Oh, I said
And
18
then you
years
said
better?
what?
I'm confused.
You
All
said it
right,
was 2018.
2016. Wait,
Yeah.
2018. So that's 6 years. I said the right thing.
No, no. It's 2016. You said 2018.
Oh, 2016. 8 years better. I love how we're also using years as a measurement, but it does work. I mean, think about all the technology advancements we've had in 8 years. All those go
Like
into
TSARP.
these, yes, all those things, advancements go into these headphones that are now even better. You know, the best thing? I'm surprised they honestly didn't do this. Put AI in the headphones, like Beats AI. I'm surprised they
They
haven't,
probably did.
honestly. No, that would be top billing, and they didn't put it in here. So, all right.
Uh,
Anyway, it's cool. They're great headphones. Can't wait to see it. They work with USB-C and the audio jack, but they work completely wireless too. Okay. Also, the buds came out. I haven't tried those. I think they're good. You're gonna have to try those for yourself or look at a review. All right, let's move on to the next one. Mercedes-Benz doesn't have any plans to adapt Apple's immersive next-gen version of CarPlay. Really? That's weird. If you didn't know, CarPlay is basically Apple iOS or Apple operating system for your car. That it makes sense. It's called CarPlay. But basically, they go in all different cars. I know most like middle range cars have them. Even good cars, like I know Lexus, Mercedes Benz used to or still does, but not the newest version. Like very good cars have it. It's very popular. But basically, the newest version, which apparently is a lot better than the old one, isn't going to be in Mercedes Benz. We don't really know why. We got some stuff. Basically, the problem is, that's the problem, that it's going to take over all of the screens on the Mercedes, and Mercedes doesn't want that. So they're basically saying, no, we don't want it to take over all the screens. We just want it maybe on one screen, and then the rest of the screens can be our software and our stuff. But that's not what Apple wants. So they're kind of at a disagreement here. And yeah, so maybe Apple will make a new version that Mercedes likes. We're not really sure yet. If you guys use CarPlay and you drive, which Liam does, so that's why I say it, because yeah, then maybe this affects you, but who knows? Unless you drive a Tesla and they got their own operating system, which most cars do, but Tesla doesn't include Apple CarPlay. All right, here's the next one. Amazon's revenue rose to 143.3 billion over the past few months. The 13% year-over-year increase comes as AWS sales shot to 25 billion in the first quarter of 2024. Amazon CEO Andy Jassy says that the company's cloud division is now at 100 billion annual revenue run rate. All right, by the way, I know Andy Jassy's secretary. Isn't that a fun fact? All
do
right,
you?
I do. I say
Oh.
no like we're close. No, I've talked to her over email. All right. So anyway, yeah. So this is incredible. If you didn't know, AWS is basically Amazon's cloud services. It is such a huge part of Amazon. Amazon probably couldn't do what they do with packages nowadays without it. It doesn't just run all of their infrastructure, but it also brings in $25 billion a year for them. Which I don't know about you, but that's about 25 billion more than I bring in. Yeah, that's a lot. Or 25 billion more than a lot of companies bring in. A lot of companies can't bring in $1 billion. So, yeah, and that's not even all their revenue. All their revenue over the past year was 143 billion. So, incredible. That's why they're one of the biggest companies in the world. Top 7 tech companies. Yeah, incredible. All right.
Is
Meta's.
TSARP the number one tech company?
You're right, Sam. TSARP is number 1. Meta's Quest
I knew it.
headset now lets you view panoramic images in VR as part of its V65 release. They're on version 65? Hold on, I gotta look
Yeah,
into this.
that was
What?
today. Yeah.
They released version 60. What? I guess. Okay, I'm guessing that we launched Meta's Quest. They just said yes. It feels like just yesterday that we released Meta's Quest 64. off update, but when was that?
I didn't
So
know there was a 64.
okay, and then this is 63 versus 64. What I'm guessing is like the first ever Quest came out with 1, and then like Meta Quest 2. Maybe they got up to 20 versions on that, and then Quest 2 came out, and there was like another 20, and then Quest 3 is now out, and there was 20. Obviously not that ratio, but what I'm saying is with every new device, they don't reset. I think they just keep going. So I assume that's how they got to 65.
I hope
Otherwise,
so.
they just released the Meta Quest 3 a few months ago. I would be surprised if they're on 65 updates already. I also assume they don't do like little patches, if that's it. Like Apple does like point whatever. They have like 3 different numbers in their ones. But all right. Anyway. Oh wait, this is the wrong article. What's the right article? I don't know. Here it is. I think I
What?
got it now. Here we go. I got the right article. All right. So basically, anyway, we got off track there, but they announced that the Quest 3, Quest Pro, and Quest 2 owners with iOS 17 can now upload their panoramic images to the Quest mobile app and then view them in VR, which they're probably trying to, do to compete with some of the cool things in the Apple Vision Pro, right? Of being able to take those cool videos, cool images. They're trying to compete with that by like, hey, you can take the cool images on your Apple phone, but then still view them on the Meta Quest. You don't need an Apple Vision Pro for that. I don't know how good it is. I don't know if it's better, if it's worse. I guess you'll have to see for yourself if you have one. I do not have a Quest 3. I have a Quest 2, so maybe I'll test it out in a few days because I do have the app and I do have the Quest 2. But yeah, we'll see. I think
Yeah.
it's pretty cool, though, being able to view those images. I mean, Sam, you take any panoramic images? Does Motorola
One
even
in my
have
entire life.
one in your
Yes.
entire life?
Life.
Wife. Motorola has the feature.
Yes. It's not
Uh-huh.
that bad of a phone.
I know. I make it sound a lot worse than it is. All right. Well, our final topic here is very fascinating, everyone. It's truly something. Trending was trending on X. Trending, yes. Trending, the word was trending on X. I don't think I have it on here. No. I do have an image, though, that Sam has. Is this your own image?
No.
Oh, okay. How dare you? TSARP
sorry.
steals news official. All right, there you go.
Really?
I can't zoom in. Why can't I zoom in? Oh, wait, here we go. All right, there you go. Trending. Fascinating. Imagine it was just Inspect Element and they fooled us all. How bad would that
I hope
be?
not.
Couldn't imagine. Horrible. All right, tune in tomorrow, everyone. It is the 300th episode, and you will be able to watch a really epic interview. I can't wait. All right, see y'all then. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.